Wargames is back, everyone. Survivor Series is right around the corner, and Army Cody is ready for the show. I hope you guys are as well. So let's take a look at the card, and here are my predictions. Now, before we actually get into the full predictions, the very first place I want to start is, will CM Punk be at Survivor Series? There's a lot of rumors going around saying that he might be there, that he might not be there. People in the business are saying he has not signed. Other people are saying that he might have signed, but just been kept hush-hush. And then, of course, there's Shinsuke Nakamura, who may or may not have an open challenge. I say if Nakamura issues an open challenge, that we do see CM Punk at Survivor Series. If Nakamura doesn't issue an open challenge, then there is no way that this man's going to be there. But let me know your thoughts. I'm going to make a full video about CM Punk very shortly, but I'm curious, guys. Do you think Punk will be there? Okay, now on to the main card. There is only 5 announced matches. That could change after SmackDown, so we'll wait and see. But as of now, there is only 5 matches announced for the show. The first one that we're going to talk about is Carlito versus Santos Escobar. This comes after Carlito basically blamed Santos Escobar for Rey Mysterio losing the United States title to Logan Paul. And Santos Escobar, you know, he did kind of screw over Rey Mysterio, but in the end, he was just there to protect Rey. Like, Carlito was the one who caused the divide in the LWO, not Santos Escobar. So in the end, I do believe Santos Escobar is going to get the win over Carlito. Probably some shenanigans. And I think we're also going to see Humberto Carrillo and Angel Garza called up from NXT to be aligned with this man. So it might be like some shenanigans in the end with those two dudes, but I think whatever this dude's name is, I almost called him Nakamura. One take, Santos Escobar walks out with the win. Then we have our first of 2 War Games matches, as the women's War Games match is going to be Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair, Charlotte Flair, and Shotzi Blackheart versus Io Sky, Bayley, Asuka, and Kairi Sane. First of all, what's Shotzi doing in this match? Like, legit. There is a bunch of former women's champions in here, and I guess Kairi Sane's a former tag team champion, and then you've got Shotzi. So I'm just guessing Shotzi's going to take the pinfall in this match, and Team Damage Control is going to walk out with the win. Also, though, wouldn't be surprised if somehow during this match or after the match, Bayley gets kicked out of Damage Control. Then we have the battle to figure out who is the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time. And yeah, that's kind of what this match is all about. We have Gunther, the longest reigning IC Champion of all time, versus Miz, arguably the greatest IC Champion of all time. This is the match that needed to happen for Gunther, but Gunther needs to beat Miz in this one. It would be ridiculous if Miz ends the reign of Gunther. Now, a lot of people are giving Miz his flowers, and rightfully so. The dude is a legend. He absolutely deserves to be a future Hall of Famer. But right now it's all about Gunther. Do not take the IC title off of him. My prediction is Gunther, the Ring General, I won't do that again, is going to retain the title. Then we have Zoey Stark versus Rhea Ripley for the Women's Championship. And this match has been completely forgotten about by fans, but I think it could very well be the match of the night. Granted, we have 2 War Games matches, but when it comes to one-on-one wrestling, this might very well be the match of the night. Rhea and Zoey Stark have great chemistry in the ring, and it's going to be on full display at Survivor Series. I don't think Zoey Stark's winning, but I love her potential. I think she's going to come close, and she's going to have a great showcase match against the champ. But in the end, Rhea Ripley's winning. And then your main event, the return of the Apex Predator. Randy Orton is back as his team of Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, Sami Zayn, and Jey Uso are going to take on the Judgment Day plus Drew McIntyre. Okay, there's a lot of layers to this story, so let's get into it. First off, Drew McIntyre, he kind of believes he's in the right, and honestly, he kind of is. He's justified with his heel turn. I don't love the idea of him joining Judgment Day. I mean, that doesn't really feel like Drew McIntyre, but the dude has lost it. He's snapped. He's not the same Drew McIntyre we all know and love. This dude is a man on a mission and willing to do anything to get back to the world title. But Drew McIntyre has issues with everybody in this match right now. Everyone. But I don't think Drew McIntyre is the focus of the story. I think we're going to see what happens next with Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes. Because I think Randy Orton is going to turn on Cody Rhodes either before War Games, during War Games, or after War Games. At some point, Randy Orton is turning on the man that brought him back, that gave him that call. We'll see if I'm right or wrong. But regardless, this is going to be a crazy main event. I think that if I was booking it, I would have Randy Orton cost Cody Rhodes the match and have Dominic Mysterio just come crawling over and pin Cody Rhodes 1, 2, 3. I know that lots of people are tired of seeing Dominic and Cody, but that would continue their long-term feud, and there's nothing wrong with that. And also, it would give a lot of heat on the Judgment Day for having Dominic Mysterio just squeeze out the win for the Judgment Day. And also, heel Randy Orton would be incredible. I mean, he's got issues with Jay. He could go after the world title with Seth Rollins. He could have a feud with Sami Zayn. Of course, a feud with Cody Rhodes. For me, it's a win-win. It's a no-brainer. I think Randy Orton cost Team Babyface the match, and the Judgment Day walk out with the win. Survivor Series tends to be like the final show of the year before WWE ramps it up into WrestleMania season with the Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber, and of course WrestleMania coming up. So tonight should be a big night. We should get the end of a lot of stories being told right now, the start of some new stories, and it should be really, really exciting. Regardless though, make sure you join me for my reactions. I'll be live on Kick, YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. Wherever you want to watch me, you can. Just make sure you drop that follow, and we'll see you guys on Saturday for Wargames.